my channel. If you are new here, I am Mia J, and to all of my new subscribers, hello, and thank you so much for joining my family. And it's been a long time coming, guys. Well, it feels like it's been a little minute since I last uploaded a video for you guys. I am officially 6 weeks post-op. Cue the celebration. Get into this week's content. I have a perfectly good excuse on why I have not been able to record. So right after the last video I had recorded, about a week or so, like right when I was getting ready to record what was supposed to be this video, I ended up getting sick. But I felt so sick to the point where I couldn't even move. Like I couldn't look at my phone or do anything. And that did set me back a little bit as far as my goals go with water, protein, etc., and even vitamins too. But we'll talk about that in a minute. First things first that I want to get into, which I'm sure is everyone's favorite part, are the stats, right? So the last time I had weighed in, I let you guys know I was 244 according to my scale. The following week, which would have been week number 3, I weighed 239. And then week number 4, which was my first weigh-in after getting sick, I was 230, which I kind of expected because I literally couldn't eat anything at all. Like I was barely drinking. I got so dehydrated to the point where, like, if I took a long shower, or not even a long shower, just was in the bathroom for too long with the shower going, like I was literally fainting. It was that bad. I was that dehydrated, but I made it through, pushed it through. Now, ending week 5, I ended week 5 at 233, so I went up 3 pounds. No big deal. We're still in the right direction. I'm still fresh. Like, my journey is just getting started. Like, I still have a long way to go. Now, I did tell you guys in one of my previous videos that I do measurements as well, so I don't just do the scale. I try to do measurements as well, so that way I can keep track of inches in my body. Now, I weighed the night before I went into surgery just so I can have the most accurate starting point for my numbers. I measured my waist from the 6th of December to the 15th of January. I lost 4 inches in my waist. I lost 5 inches in my hips. I lost 2 inches in my left thigh, 4 inches in my right thigh. I lost 1 inch in my left bicep. My right bicep stayed the same. I lost 4 inches around my bust. I lost half an inch around my neck, 2 inches in my left calf, 1 inch in my right calf. So that's estimated around 23 inches total that I lost across my body, on top of losing 30 pounds. So 30, 23, and 30, that's an amazing number to have lost in my first month. So I'm super proud of myself for even just doing that. Now, in regards to me getting sick, so I was 239 when I had got sick initially, and then I was getting ready to record the video, and then I woke up with a really bad headache, and then next thing I know, my body was just weak. Like I couldn't move, couldn't do anything. I had terrible body aches. I had a really bad fever. I had chills. I couldn't eat anything, and then I just kept taking Tylenol because that'd be the only thing that really I could take once you have surgery. You can't take any NSAIDs, so I just kept it safe and just stuck with the Tylenol. But I gradually got better after each day, and then once last week when I started feeling 100, I said, okay, well, let me make sure I'm kicking up my water goals. Hence I have my bottle here, so it has it has a timer on here, and then it also has the amount. So what I do is every hour I'm drinking it down. So the top, when it's filled all the way to the brim, that's 64 fluid ounces, which is my water goal. So every hour I'm drinking it down. And what I also do as well, which gives me more fluid, I get a cup of herbal tea, and then I put some collagen in there, so that's more fluid, so that way I can get my collagen in. And then I also get a Gatorade Zero, and I put my Miralax in there, and then I drink one of those, which is about 20 fluid ounces. So if I don't finish all that water, generally I try to make sure I'm at least at 24 fluid ounces before the day is over with, on top of drinking the tea and the Gatorade. So that will push me either at, slightly above, or slightly below my water goal for the day, or fluid goal rather, for the day. So I've been doing that. Now, as far as what I've been eating so far, For breakfast, I've been doing like egg substitute or egg whites because I personally really don't care for eggs. And then I'll do, if I have room, I'll do turkey sausage on the side. Now, I tried something today with the eggs, and some people may call me silly because I just discovered it. But I put a little bit of salsa on top of it, and oh my gosh, it gave the eggs everything that it needed. Like I needed that. So my snacks for right now until I have my 2-month post-op appointment are just protein shakes. And with that, I'll go ahead and just mention it now. I left Premier Protein alone. I couldn't get it down. I could never finish one. It tasted disgusting to me, no matter what flavor I tried. So I actually just switched over to Quest protein shakes. So far I've had their chocolate, their vanilla, and their salted caramel ones. Vanilla is my go-to for right now, but you know, I can dibble dabble in the other ones, and I'm actually able to get one whole one down within a day, so that helps me even more to make sure I can reach my protein goal. So I have half of one for my early snack, the other half for my later snack. And lunch and dinner can vary. So far what I've been doing is I'll do like chicken wings, like just regular, no, if I get sauce for the chicken wings, I'll get like sauce on the side. Since we don't have like a restriction with condiments, it's more so an amount. So I'm sure me eating my one chicken wing, just dipping, you know, a little piece in it, I'm not going above the amount for the condiments. But I'll do chicken wings. I made nachos, which I'll just do like ground turkey meat, season it up a little bit. Maybe do cheese depending on how I'm feeling. But I'll do salsa on top and a little bit of sour cream on top, so I can feel like I'm eating nachos with my family. I'll still do my tuna packet, especially like if I'm out and I'm on the go and I just didn't have time to really pack anything or don't feel like cooking anything right now. I'll just do the tuna packet instead. Turkey burgers also have been good, whether I cook it myself or I go out and grab one, and I'll just, you know, just do the meat and the cheese for right now. No veggies. Once I do my 2-month post-op appointment, I'll be cleared to go back to eating raw veggies. Right now, all my veggies have to be cooked. And baked salmon and baked shrimp have also been my go-tos for lunch and dinner. And just ever since the beginning of this process, everything gets easier, everything gets a little bit better with this process. So I know at first shrimp was giving me a little bit of problems, but now it's starting to get a little bit easier and a little bit better for me to tolerate. And then for fruit, for my go-to so far, it's just really been strawberries. Those are the easiest. I may not eat like all that I put on my plate for my strawberries, but that's been my to-go fruit for right now. I really love apples, and I haven't really done it because I do like eating the skin of it, but I'll just, you know, if I get an apple, you know, I'll just eat around the skin. But so far, that's been my go-to. Now, for my diet right now, I am planning to remove yogurt. So in the beginning, in my last video I did, I was eating yogurts at the time, like for breakfast, but now I'm cutting that out. Me and dairy do not get along, and I want to make sure I'm sticking to it. I just have to work a little bit harder to find different ways to make sure I'm getting a proper breakfast in and getting my protein in. It doesn't have to necessarily be dairy. Now, what changes I've made so far, I mentioned me switching to Quest Premier Protein. Well, not Quest Premier Protein, Quest Protein Shakes. I did try their chips when I was still pre-op, and those will definitely be on my list once I'm able to eat those. Those are super good, and they have a nice amount of protein in them. I started my collagen slightly after I did my last video. I got knocked off my consistency when I had got sick, but I'm working to get back consistent again. And like I said, I just grabbed like a cup of tea, put a scoop or two in my tea. It does give it a weird flavor, even though it's unflavored. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I just want to do something that can, you know, help. Now, I got consistently taking my Miralax, because you guys know my last little episode was not the greatest. I learned my lesson, so I'm taking that Miralax consistently. And walking 30 minutes daily is another thing that I've added into my regimen. Now, I was consistent before I had got sick. Once I got sick, it just knocked that off as well. But now I'm making the effort to get back consistent with doing my 30 minutes of walking. And what I also do is I'll pop in my AirPods and I'll listen to an audiobook. And I've been reading some really great books that have been helping motivate me to not only stay focused on my goals with the surgery, but just my goals that I have in general. And I will cover that at a later time. Right now, everything is still fresh and in the works. I don't want to jinx anything just yet, but I'm gonna add the content for what I'm working on as well, along with this bariatric content that I have here for you guys. And I'm moist training too. That's another change. So if you can see, I have on one right now. It's the one that I had showed in my previous video that I got from What Waste. It's the Miracle Man that I have, and I try to wear that every day because, like I said, anything I can do to help so I don't have to have plastic surgery, extra expense, don't want it. So we're gonna try. It doesn't hurt to just try. It may not work, it may work. Who knows? But you don't know until you try it. And let's see what else. One thing I realized that I had an issue with pre-op that probably led me to the point I ended up at to have to get surgery is I graze. And I've noticed I've been doing that lately. And it'll be just something new, like, oh, I can eat this, let me try it, because I'm so used to having forbidden foods that it's rare that I can actually have something I can eat. But I've been more cognizant and mindful of the grazing. So we're working on that to eliminate that. We don't want any issues, especially while we're so early out. Now, I did also, this might be a little TMI, so we're gonna have a little disclosure here. But like I said, I'm an open book. I'm here to talk about whatever. I have no filter, even in real life. So I'm not gonna have a filter when I'm telling guys things. So I had my technical first pre-op period, post-op period. I had one like 2 days, like the same day I got discharged from the hospital. So I don't really count that because my body was still kind of in shock, like, what's going on? But now we're in the swing of things, everything's up and moving. And it was horrible because it was the same week I got sick. So the cramps were from hell, okay? And I've heard a lot of other women that complain about their periods after they've had surgery. So fingers crossed, that was just a one-off. It could be because I was sick while I was in so much pain and my flow was really heavy. But we'll see later, guys. If you're watching this, you don't have to listen to this part, but, you know, just for my ladies, because I know that is a question that, you know, has to be addressed as well. I'm a woman. It's natural. It's human. We go through it. If it can't be controlled and is given to you naturally, then, you know, it's natural. It's human. We're all humans here. And then I also stopped doing the bariatric advantage vitamins, and I switched to like the pill format of vitamins as well. I started that change about a week ago, and so far so good with those. I've been more consistent with them. Maybe in another video, if you want me to, comment down below, and what I'll do is I will make a separate video that has all of my vitamins and the supplements that I take that were recommended to reach my goals that were set forth by my surgeon's office. Now, let's talk about clothes, right? So, right now I'm wearing about a large, extra large, so I'm down from wearing about a 1X, 2X when I was pre-op. And to be honest with y'all, with surgery, I haven't really been buying anything expensive. I actually bought this is a large. I bought this pre-op just so I can have something to work towards, so I can, and then it was Kohl's. I had a discount. I always have a discount for Kohl's. But I'm really not buying anything too crazy unless it's a specific outfit that I need for a specific event. But otherwise, we're just rocking it out with leggings and t-shirts. Target has been my best friend, buying a couple pair of leggings, a couple pair of their little shirts. And then, you know, we're in Arizona right now, so we're teeter-tottering. It's about between 50s and 70s in the daytime. So I haven't been needing, you know, to do too much. Just put on sweats, leggings, t-shirt, that's all. But I don't plan on going all out with clothes until my weight starts to level out. Now, upcoming things that I have planned, I'm going to, now that I'm 100% feeling better, I'm going to make sure I'm consistent with getting my fluids in, making sure I'm still consistent with getting my protein in, which honestly, mine is from when I was sick. I really haven't technically had an issue with it. And also get back to continuously walking consistently again. Now, I want to show you guys something. I've been reading this book, and it inspired me to start writing down my mantras and my manifestations. So I actually just bought this journal from Target, and every morning I get up, I just started it today, and then this is where I write the list of things that I want to accomplish. And then on the left side, I write my manifestations of bringing it in. Like, for instance, getting more money. That's something that I put on here. That's things that I had. So not that I want it, but I already have it. I'm claiming it. It's already in existence. It's already been given to me. Most High has already blessed me with it. So, for example, what I wrote is, I am a money magnet. I love money. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly, just as an example for that. So I'm gonna start getting consistent with that. And I also journal as well. I bought just a little dollar notebook from Target, and I called it Letters to the Most High, where I just journal, you know, how my day went, how I feel. I try not to put too much negative in there because I don't want negative going on paper. I want positive only. You know, I might say, you know, I'm feeling down today, but, you know, tomorrow's gonna be better. Things like that is what I keep in here. I try to keep everything as positive as possible. So that's another thing that I'm working on. And then I have my other goals in there as well for things that I'm working on as well that I will be sharing with you guys really, really soon. My gym membership is going to start back up on February 14th. Prior to surgery, I was boxing, and I love my boxing gym. They treat us like family. They work with you. The classes are an hour. They kick your ass, but it's really worth it, and it flies by so fast. So I'm gonna get back into that. I'm so excited. I can't wait to hit the bag again and really, you know, push my body and see what my body can do. And then I have my 2-month post-op appointment with my surgeon in about 2.5 weeks. So of course, you know, guys, I will let you know how that all goes. But lastly, I want to talk about things that I've learned so far in this journey, being about 6 weeks post-op. So I've learned that it's okay to finish your plate, and it's okay to not finish your plate, rather. And I feel like a lot of us have been conditioned to feel that we must finish our plate. You know, from whatever reasons we were given starting as a child, where, you know, I worked hard for this food, or there's starving children in Africa, you know, or you can't get up and play until you finish your food, things like that. And then now with me making plates, even sometimes, you know, with the 2 to 4 ounces of food, even then sometimes I still can't finish that much. Sometimes I can, most times I can't. But I'm learning, it's ingraining in me now that it's okay if I don't finish my food. Also, it's okay if you waste your food. And, you know, that is one thing I'm big on. Like, no, put them leftovers up. We're going to eat that tomorrow. But now I'm learning, like, it's okay to throw it out. It's okay if you don't eat it all. If we don't eat it all. If we don't have it for leftovers, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. And then also, my last tidbit that I've been learning and through this journey as well is that your journey is yours and yours alone. And, you know, I do follow a lot of groups. I follow a lot of people on Instagram and YouTube as well. Now, and everybody's journey is different. There's all one overlying thing that we're all working towards, but we each have a different journey. We each plateau at different times. We each stall at different times. Like, technically, it took me a little minute from what was told to me when I was stalled that I actually started stalling. And just for that alone, that tells me that my journey is different. I feel like for me, like, I've lost a decent amount of weight, and I'm only a month post-op, and I'm like, I have so much more to go with this journey, but it's mine and mine alone. So even as you're watching my videos, don't compare yourself or set your expectations based on what I'm doing. I'm doing this just to vlog rather, my experience, so that way, you know, someone may need some encouragement, someone may need some more information about how this whole thing works. That's what I'm here for. And, you know, I get comments, I get DMs on Instagram that is helping. So that's also going to lead me to, I'm a completely open book. Like I said, I have no filter at all. So if there's anything you want to ask me, you can leave a comment, you can DM me on Instagram, whatever. I will answer your question. Now, if I don't get to, and I try not to do that, I try to make sure I answer everybody, and eventually I will get to everybody. But if I forget, please don't hesitate to double message me. Like, it's okay. Like, I don't want to be that person. I want to make sure that I'm talking to everybody. I'm no celebrity. I'm no one special. I'm human just like you are. And you took the time to reach out to me, I want to make sure I respond accordingly. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are a new subscriber, introduce yourself to me. Let me know where you are in your journey. Let me know who you are. and what you look forward to and things that you want me to put out going forward in my next videos. I'm sorry this video is a little bit lengthy, but it's been a little minute. We had a lot to go over, and I wanted to make sure that I touched on everything with you guys. If there's anything you want me to go more in detail with, comment down below. And also I'll leave my social media handle for IG right there. So be sure you follow me because I do post things intermittently between videos. But otherwise, don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time here or you're new here. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.